What changed when you hit 30? Hangovers magically got much, much worse. I got smarter. Over time. Not like anything magical happened overnight. But I started working on my fitness, my relationships, making better financial decisions, etc. Nothing. 'Twasn't until around 34 when it all started falling apart. My hairline. I stopped watching a lot of scripted movies and TV shows and started getting a lot more interested in documentaries and reading books about historical events. Not a damn thing. Same with 30-40. I just make way more money now. You feel like it's becoming too late to chase your dreams or even have dreams. I have a very good job. But there's things I wanted to accomplish professionally that it feels like I'm too far down my existing path to try and do. I'm only 33 and have roughly 30 more years in the workforce, hopefully less with proper retirement planning, but the idea of going back to school or switching careers seems like it's out the window by now. The only big change for me was that I noticed I can operate on less sleep than I used to be able to. When I was in my 20s, if I got under 6 hours of sleep, it was a borderline crisis. Now I regularly have days where I get 3-5 hours of sleep and it's not even a big deal. I have no idea why this happened. Nothing else really changed. I realized I was allowed to be happy and not stuck in a very bad marriage. Got divorced, then met my soulmate. Been married 17 years now. Happily. My sneezes got significantly louder. Need to exercise and eat healthy to feel good. Getting fat is super easy as you get older. The realization that you're not going to be the next Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos or Leonardo DiCaprio, or a rock star or a star athlete. All those childhood fantasies meets reality around age 30. Confidence. Self-respect. It flipped like a switch. I am not a kid anymore. I am a man and I deserve respect. Any shortcomings I have, lessons to learn, I am going to deal with them on my own. I do not need or want another old man in my life who thinks I am just some young dumb shit who needs to be taught how to live my life. Coincidentally, I have found myself constantly in conflict with the older adults in my life who treat me like a kid. Damn my youthful good looks and easygoing nature. No alcohol. Penis got bigger. My age. My libido stayed as high as ever, but suddenly it wasn't worth putting the effort in to get women anymore. Now if I eat 2 slices of pizza I'll gain like 10 pounds. Tears of joy. I stopped getting as angry over football games. I still get pissed, but not my life is ruined for a full week. I can get up way earlier with ease. Nothing. These numbers are arbitrary. Humans put weird importance in round numbers. Nothing changed at 30. It went downhill when I hit 40 with lots of health issues. Taking action on creating the life I wanted to live. Went back to uni and started a career transition into a field I was actually interested in, and that I could envision long-term future in career-wise. Honestly, nothing. The real change is when your friends start having babies and can't hang out anymore. That's when my metabolism went to shit. Have to work twice as hard now to maintain the same weight. My age. Everyone talks about getting more mature. But when you've been the mature one for most of your teens and 20s, it's old territory. I finally started having a love life. I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks about me. I cut off all my family. And I won't be the only person to make effort in a friendship or relationship. Meet me in the middle. The urge to self-harm came back with a vengeance. 38 now, so it's almost a decade of constant pain. Going back to counseling soon. But it never helped before. Looking back, 32 comes to mind. High cholesterol kicked in. My age. I have money. I'm in better shape. I have a clearer sense of what I want to do with my life. Not much else. Nothing really. Still doing the same shit and loving it. My age. Hangovers triple in strength. Everything really. Mindset, goals, hobbies, values. Turned 30 and thought, damn, I'm getting old. I better sort myself out. Now I'm the fittest I've been in my life and the best I have felt. I learned to refine my palate because of experiences in my 20s. What I do and don't want from a job, relationship, food, leisure, spending, sex, fashion, you name it. The aim is to never stop learning, but my 20s felt like a lot of trial and error, and now the runway is clear for hopefully better times. The first digit I needed to write when putting down my age. It takes forever to nut now. It is harder to make new friends. Maybe it is just because hangovers suck now, so I don't party so much anymore. Absolutely nothing significant. The day passed as imperceptibly as all the others before it. Relax. Nothing. Now when I hit 50 is another story. Most things got better. Hangovers and my back got a bit worse. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'll report back tomorrow. My knees, my back, my elbows, and now I'm fat. Stopped caring what anyone thought about me. Finally got over the itch to have multiple girls on the go. Injuries start happening all the time playing sports. I got cancer. I stopped giving a shit about what other people thought of me or my career decisions. I'm putting myself first. Far more attention from girls. I started losing interest in smoking weed. I started gaining 10 pounds a year. Drinking made me more tired. Lost all that weight though and am now God. Life suddenly started mattering. My age. Getting some maturity and starting to realize stuff that one needs a little growing up for. Perspective and also back pain. My six-pack abs turned into a bit of a spare tire. Couldn't pull all-nighters anymore without paying the price. My metabolism. I'm 10-15 pounds 4.56.8 kilograms heavier than I've ever been. Nothing. Nothing changes at any specific point in time. You just wake up one day and realize things have changed. My back. And hangovers from a few beers. And the slow realization that I am fully 100 an adult and need to act like it, and that I have a lot of maturing to do and I don't know shit as much as I'd like to think I do. The first number in my age. When I turned 30, I became a that changed everything. I quit dropping acid and other psychs. I focused on my health, my career, my obligations and responsibilities in life. Emo. Fatherhood separates the men from the boys. When you have someone who never acts to depend on every decision you make come into your life, it changes things. 30 was a pivotal time in my life where there is a distinct before-after. Nothing. Things started changing at 40. I wake up feeling 20 shittier than I used to. It wears off through the day though. Also back pain. You will almost always have some of this now. My fancy pants sports car suddenly became a midlife crisis evidently. Nothing. Age is an imagined thing that everyone has agreed on. Your actual biological clock is what matters. Take care of yourself in the right ways. And your 30s could easily be just as good as your 20s. You're not allowed to wear cargo joggers or cargo anything. Nothing at all. Got really lonely.